But the problem I had was getting this lighting solution, which can't, it looks like the hand of God.
The hand of God.
I just wanted to do a little vid here going over how I managed to capture Steam controller like this. I had somebody ask me, and shared a photo on my Instagram and one on my Twitter just kind of showing like what goes into recording this, but I figured, well, hell, I mean, it's not that hard to show. So right away, first off, if we make it huge, you're gonna start to see, like up here, you can see that the illusion is falling apart. It's not perfect, but for what I'm doing, when it's shrunk down, it works pretty well. And then also this is just a PNG of a circle. That kind of fills it, because I would have troubles with like the shadows. Like there, see under my thumb. And the PNG down there can hide that. And the lighting is pretty tricky too. Like if I try to, okay, just make it brighter. No, then it's all gonna fall apart. So, for here, it's looking pretty good. So what do I do? This is gonna make it look pretty weird. So, all right, we're gonna get some infinity windows here. But yeah, I use OBS, which seems to be the best for webcam overlay for me. I pretty much use OBS exclusively now, because it's also, well, on top of being free, it also very easily captures Steam overlay. So first, like for that, yeah, we're catching all that. I just want to make sure. In here, this is OBS Studio. Capture third-party overlays. So then that captures all the big picture stuff. So I can show you what I'm doing when I'm configuring the Steam controller. Before OBS, I used Bandicam, and Bandicam, I always had troubles capturing the Steam overlay. So, all right, what was I gonna go over? Yeah, in the cam, you go to filters. Brings up this window, we have chroma key. This masking was, there you can see it. I had been like playing around with putting rounded edges, but I didn't need that. So chroma key. So I turned off, so here we have just have a board underneath me. And I usually lock my camera's focus down. We go to filter, we put on the chroma key. So that's working well, but when I go into the cam, let's get that out of the way. That white balance, there, see, that can completely change, because that's changing the color temperature of that green. So I found not just fiddling with OBS settings, but in my camera to really nail down a good, finding a good balance where it was taking out everything I wanted. All right. And then in the chroma key, I'm pretty sure, yeah, I selected the color and then moved around with some of these settings. That's really going to be trial and error just to figure out. But yeah, this isn't going to be a green screen tutorial. This is just more of an overview to show you what I needed to do all of this. Obviously, you will have to fiddle around with all these settings. So here also, like, this was something I kind of needed to make for myself, because for some inexplicable reason, my webcam will not save the defaults, which is infuriating. So I made this just so I could double check stuff. And then I could balance out. I always turn my desktop audio down so you can hear me when I'm talking while I'm playing a game. So anyways, don't need that up right now. So now we get to have some fun. Just want to pull back and show you what we have. So, alright, you can see this is just a... Yeah, it's just like a piece of foam board I got from an art and craft store. There's my chillaxin' stormtrooper. He's always keeping an eye on me. Here, this is my little audio mixer, so I can control level. You can see the green. Green means everything's good. So I could boost up my mic. For the mic, you can see up here. Please pay no attention to the mess. And yeah, I'm at a standing desk. But yeah, I use a mic arm. Let's get this. Yeah, so I actually have 2 mic arms. So the other one, I'm just trying to make you motion sick. The other mic arm I am using for the light. So that's just going off the other corner of my desk. And that gives me a nice, so then I can put the camera right up on top of this and it's looking right down onto the board. And this thing, let's turn that, yeah, this is a, for a camera, a mounting light. Like maybe I'll put links to the stuff I'm using, but yeah, this is so I can control how much light I need, and it puts it directly over top. And then it also has some filters that you can slide into it to change the color temperature. And then I bought... It just ran off of a bunch of AA's, so I bought this little battery adapter for it so I could plug it in, because I tend to leave it on for quite a while, so yeah, now I don't have to worry about it. And a little, this was... I'll have to hunt for what this was. This was changing from a boom, from a mic mount to a camera mount, which they were a little different. But once I had that, everything was solid. Everything is so dark right now because I turned automatic settings off on my cam because I absolutely do not want... I want to be able to control all the... I wanted to have full control over the color. So... that's pretty much it. Like, yeah, freaking cat hair on that. I didn't really want to make a green screen tutorial. You can find those. But this was just a particular problem. Yeah, see, even that, just moving the fucking autofocus. It's maddening on this camera. But the problem I had was getting this lighting solution, which it looks like the hand of God. That solved pretty much all of my problems. Being able to get a good controlled source of light directly on top of the controller. And then sometimes, too, what I'll do is, depending on how I'm playing, I'll hook this board up underneath my monitor. So I have to make sure you can hear me. But yeah, then this way I could, sit in a high chair while I'm playing, be a little bit more comfortable. But this way is a little hard because to get the camera up to where I need it, it will kind of block my view of my monitors. So that is sort of a problem too. Oh, and then I also have little, these were like tabletop photo lights. And I don't want those directly, it's too hot. Or not, well, temperature-wise. They're LED lights, but I can't dim them, so they're too bright to shine directly towards me. I won't be able to see anything. But I have 2 of those, and then just a desk lamp. But really, most of the light is through this bad guy. But yeah, I'll put links to all this stuff. I realize this was like a really way more crazy, unfocused, rambly than even I'm accustomed to, but I happened to have everything set up because I was making a real quick video, and I figured, you know what? What the hell? I was kind of thinking about doing this for a while anyways. Focus, you bitch. Yeah, I was kind of thinking, I was figuring that some, you know, at least one of you out there, one or two, might have an interest in how I did all this, because this would apply to any, you know, any kind of game recording you want to do. If you want to show using a controller, yeah, I just grabbed a green piece of corkboard from art supply store. I actually have some others over there. That's the blue background I used to use, and another piece of the green one, a lighter lime green one, which was really hard to get the temperature matching. Yeah, this one is kind of hard to get the true temperature of it, true color. It's almost like a forest green. I don't know. That's something you would need to play around with too. I would say go with more of a solid green. If it's like lime neon green, you're gonna have troubles with it. But you could try other colors too. I was thinking of trying blue because blue would not have as much bouncing light on my hands, but for me it's really hasn't been a problem. That's it. Just wanted to mainly just was showing this whole setup. You know, mic arm, mic pivot arm, little adapter that goes into camera, dimmable LED, and then I stick my camera right up on top. It works really well. So, all right, that is all I got. I'll see you around. A lot of rambling, but I tried to stay on point. Don't think about nipples. Be professional. Hit the tires! Oh, I love this game. Yes, you get it. Yes, I feel it. The energy vibrating. Oh, shit.